Y'all, so I have some messages here from Divine Masculine, and then I have messages here from Divine Feminine. So, Divine Masculine said, I have something I need to get off my chest. Talk to me. I want to be transparent with you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Let me love you, girl. And then Divine Feminine says, we have a soul contract. You are so beautiful to me. Let me love you, boy. Can I be honest with you? I don't want to be anything other than friends. And then at the bottom of the deck, we start off as close friends. So I feel like you guys are mirroring each other. But I do feel like Divine Feminine is the one that's holding back. Divine Feminine has been disappointed and hurt a lot in her past. And Divine Masculine, I feel like you have two. But I feel like with this, you guys feel with this, I have something I need to get off my chest. Divine Masculine, you're tired of Divine Feminine holding back. You don't want her to hold back anymore. You want all of her. And Divine Feminine, you're kind of nervous to really express and give Divine Masculine all of you. So when you say, can I be honest with you? I don't want to be anything other than friends. That's your way of protecting yourself. Deep down inside, you don't want to be friends. But at the surface, and you moving logically and practically, you're like, listen, it's best that we don't move or act on our emotions, because in the past when I've acted on my emotions, it did not turn out how I thought it was going to. So I feel like you're being more of like, before I surrender everything to you, I think we need to be close friends. It's almost like you want to be you want to be close friends, and you want to be friends first before you actually allow yourself to really surrender to this man, or even allow this man to really get closer to you. With this let me love you girl and let me love you boy, you guys both want to love each other, but I feel like you guys want to love each other in different ways. This man wants you to be his woman. And Divine Feminine, you do want this to be your man, but you'd rather love him as your friend for now, until you know. It's almost like he has to earn this. Even if he's been doing everything that he needs to do to show you that he is worthy, you still feel like it hasn't been long enough. And then you know what I mean? It needs to be consistent for a certain amount of time before you truly engage in this connection. I do feel like you guys both know that there is a soul contract here. With this, I have to get something off my chest. And then, can I be honest with you? Y'all both want to express yourselves to one another. But Divine Masculine is coming from a place of vulnerability. Divine Feminine, you're coming from a place of you're afraid to be completely vulnerable. But you guys both do love each other. And you see that this man, you see the soul that this man has. That's why we have, you are so beautiful to me. We have a soul contract. You know that you guys are placed into each other's lives for a reason, Divine Feminine. But I feel like you just don't feel like it's time yet. You want to still slow things down. Yeah, Divine Masculine. This flew out on the Divine Masculine side. I want you all to myself. Look for Divine Feminine, sir. Divine Feminine said, can we just sit and stare into each other's eyes? Divine Feminine just wants to take things slow, but you still want to be intimate. This Divine Masculine is like, the more intimate that I be with you, the more that we just be friends, the closer that I get to you, the more I want to be with you. This Divine Masculine is falling in love with you more and more. Look, can we meditate? You guys can go on picnics together. You, Divine Feminine, you can do meditation things with this Divine Masculine. He loves all of that. If you're very healing, you're very spiritual, whatever you do, he loves all of this about you. Especially with this, can we just sit and stare into each other's eyes? I'm seeing two people sitting in like the crisscross episodes. The little, I forgot what it's called, but it was just 44 o'clock. You guys could sit and do meditation things together. Look, I promise to never leave you. I want you to meet my mama. Yeah, and I feel like for Divine Feminine, this is you. Divine Feminine, you're very nervous about really settling down for a man, because when you're loyal, you're loyal. You like, listen, you a ride or die. Okay? You real life ride or die. It's like you done rolled and died, rolled and died, rolled and died. You don't want to be a ride or die no more. Because it's like, you know how you are. Listen, if I choose you, I'm going to stick it out with you through everything. But every time I did that, the person fucked me over. So I just don't do it that easily anymore. Because you know that when you choose a man, that's who you're going to be with, and you're going to ride it out. And you know, like the next relationship, the next partnership that you want to be in, you want to be able to take them home to meet your family, and you want that to be your ending. And I feel like vice versa. But this, I promise to never leave you, Divine Feminine. You're the type that's not going to leave your person at all. Yeah, this divine masculine is like, listen, we could just drink, vibe, smoke, whatever you want to do. They want you to know that you're always on his mind, and vice versa. I feel like y'all always are on each other's mind. And this divine masculine is like, can we work through this together? Whatever you need from him, he wants to give that to you. And even that's why he's even being patient with you. He wants more with you, but because you're not ready for that, he's not going to force you to do that. But this divine masculine wants more from you, and this divine masculine is like, I am single. I'm not dealing with nobody else. I'm not with anyone else. You are who and what I want. And I feel like every time this divine masculine tries to, you guys can vibe and everything, have a great time together. But as soon as this divine masculine starts getting to his feelings or talking about how he wants to move things forward with you, I feel like you kind of like pivot the conversation to something different. Kind of like, you know, you just change the subject. But I feel like you guys know that there is a soul connection here. So hopefully this message resonates with who it needs to resonate with. This is a very complicated connection. All I'm going to say is that divine feminine needs some more time to heal. She needs some more time for herself. And divine masculine, if you really want to be with this woman, and if you are divine feminine, listening for your divine masculine, if he truly does love you, he will continue to be patient with you because you are what he wants.